Hi, everyone. This is Sarah Catherine Gutierrez back with this week's Save Yourself column. And today we are talking about Bitcoin. Now, not really about Bitcoin itself, but about the inherent risk and reward of any investment, including popular investments of our time. Right now, it seems like it's cryptos. I remember in my time growing up in the 90s, it was the tech stocks. It was the future of technology that was making us buy and buy and buy despite the valuations that we were buying into. And so I had that experience of riding a stock up and riding it all the way back down. I call it the round trip that I talk about in today's column. So what I'm doing is more than talking about the investment itself, is being able to articulate there are inherent risks. And maybe I don't even lay them out well, but you have to be able to evaluate investments for what they are. Second of all, we have to evaluate proportionality. Should we invest all of our money in one very speculative stock? Let's even say you take issue with me calling it speculative. Maybe it's a sure thing. Does that still mean that we put all of our wealth into something that we know is a sure thing? Do we know? And so what I get at today is this argument that I find myself making increasingly in my retirement plans, which is trying to convince people that slow money still should have the majority place in our lives, where we put a little bit of money out of every single paycheck into a diversified investments with a tax advantage and maybe some free money via a retirement plan match at our company, right? So there is still a really strong argument for participating in these, because that is how we build wealth. So this idea of slow money versus sudden money is a really important concept that I don't think we have fully grasped as humans. So we know that money is fungible. We know that a dollar made in your paycheck is the same as a dollar that fell on us out of the sky, like through a stimulus or an inheritance or something. But oftentimes our brains don't look at them the same. So we might think, yes, we save and we invest the money that comes out of our paycheck, but if we get a federal stimulus, let's blow it, or let's do a home renovation. Like it's just extra money, when in fact it is actually just as legitimate money as the money that was coming out of your paycheck. So it's a really kind of sophisticated idea of money, but it's one we need to pay attention to, because there are a lot of case after cases of people who make a lot of money very quickly and then sometimes are better off having never had it in the first place. So that is why we need to be able to articulate as a society why we believe in slow money. Because there will always be fads. And whether you call Bitcoin a fad or not, whether you think that's a fair thing or not, it's okay. But we need to realize there will always be these opportunities that feel like that is it. Like if we don't get involved, we'll be the only ones left behind. This is not a new phenomenon. But if we can keep our focus and keep our eyes on the prize, which is long term, what are we going to do to build our wealth? That is where we're all going to be better off. I lost a whole decade for a variety of reasons, but one was chasing after stocks. In the 99 tech boom, I was riding those stocks up and down and kept trying to hit it. And then one day I realized I can't do that. I need to put a little bit of money into all the stocks out there and little by little grow my wealth. And it's just a very different mindset. So I've been making these arguments in my retirement plans. I feel like they're good arguments. I laid them out in my piece today. Maybe they're helpful for you. Maybe if you've had a general uncertainty with all of this, maybe this can give you a little perspective as well. So everyone, I hope you have a wonderful week. And as always, happy saving.